know how to predict the future? If you could know in advance what was going to become the next major trend, just imagine how you can take advantage of this to increase your income and profits. Back in 1950, who would have predicted that televisions would be in every home and office on the planet? Back in 1980, who could have predicted that a computer the size of an entire room could be made so small and inexpensively that everyone could own one or even two? Back in 1990, who could have predicted that software would create the world's wealthiest person? And back in 1995, who could have predicted that mobile phones would become our primary phone and mobile text communicator? The people who had the vision to recognize these major trends and position themselves in front of their growth made millions of dollars, and sometimes even billions of dollars. Fortunately, today, based on what's already happening in the United States, we know it's going to happen throughout Asia, and it's spelled INTERNET. The internet has already become the most important tool in American business, and it's just starting to reach its long-term potential. You simply cannot do business in America if you're not using the internet to expand and support your business. The same is true in homes across America. The internet is becoming central to information and communication. Take a look at the statistics. USA e-commerce has grown to $102 billion, a 24% increase over last year. In November and December alone, it was a staggering $24.6 billion. In the United States, online business to consumer advertising spending growth has exploded from $9.6 billion in 2004 to $20 billion this year. This is an amazing average annual increase of 36% in an advertising market that's over $400 billion. Clearly, online advertising represents one of the world's biggest growth opportunities. And now, 35% of all U.S. consumers now consider the internet to be essential to their lives, achieving the same importance as television. This incredible growth has propelled the U.S. to the top of the world's leading global internet market. And the same is going to happen throughout Asia, starting with the two most advanced business and social communities, Japan and Taiwan. From these countries, it will expand throughout Asia, and as a result, Asia will also be able to better communicate with the rest of the world. And now you know what's going to happen in the future. A company that recognized how the internet was going to grow in Asia, and in particular Japan and Taiwan, is Interrush. Interrush is based in Irvine, California, on the west coast of the United States, the heart of American information technology development. Here, leading companies like Microsoft, Cisco, Apple, Google, Yahoo, eBay, and Amazon.com have pioneered and led the information and communication revolution. The Interrush executive team is led by highly experienced and very successful visionaries who have already built international businesses that have grown to hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue. Interrush recognized that due to language and cultural differences, many of the IT developments in the U.S. were not being shared with the rest of the world or being developed for unique Asian market requirements. Because they could clearly see the future, Interrush developed internet-based services specifically for Japan and Taiwan and laid a foundation for further expansion into other emerging Asian markets.
Interrush saw the opportunity to be at the right place at the right time. We could see what was already taking shape in the United States, and we wanted to be a leader in making the internet user-friendly for our business associates in Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. I know that everyone would like to take advantage of the internet to support their own business and personal communications. However, because the internet started in English and most programs are developed in English for America, it hasn't been easy for Japan and Taiwan to integrate all the benefits into their business and their personal lives. Interrush has changed all that already.
To make the internet user-friendly, InterRush has developed complementary products and services that everyone can benefit from. These all come together in one cost-efficient package. You can have your own business or personal website that's hosted by InterRush. There's also an internet-based telephone for your mobile phone calls or computer-based calls. You can make video phone calls around the world, one-on-one, as a group, or even broadcast to 20, 50, or even 100 others. You can learn languages online. You can play video games or practice your